the moment you open your mouth, or the moment I open my mouth to speak English, there will be always someone out there who will be there to judge for the way we speak English. And I'm sure you might have also judged someone else for the way they speak English. For example, when you are in a program, the first thing that you judge will be the way the moderator or the host of the program speaks, for the way he speaks English. Especially when he starts speaking English, subconsciously you obviously think, wow, whether his English is good. If his English is good, you'll say, wow, the host English is really good. And if his English is bad, you'll say, oh, his English is really bad, the host English. And even for the chief guest or others, even if the chief guest gave one of a very outstanding speech, you will automatically judge for the way he speak. You'll be like, oh, his speech was really great, but his English was not that great. If he were to have good English, it would have been much better. So you might have been in that position, or you might have been in that place where you judge someone else's English. And that doesn't mean that I haven't judged anyone else. I have judged others. And there's no denial that I'm very critical, especially when it comes to English. I've judged people based on their English, especially when it comes to pronunciation. When someone mispronounces a word, or when someone pronounces a word incorrectly, the first thing I'll do would be to jump and find their mistakes. It is as if like I'm looking for someone else's mistake. So I have been judging people for the way they speak English, for the way they pronounce words, for the way they sound. But lately I came to realize that these are actually not important. These are those trivial factors. And I used to hate for the way I speak English, for the way I sound, and my accent. I used to think my accent sounds so fake. But then I'm slowly starting to realize that actually there's not such thing as fake accent, because it is not our language, and we are automatically influenced by the way we speak our mother tongue. Our mother tongue are usually thick, and so we have that thick accent from the moment we learn how to speak. We have been speaking our mother tongue, which has a very thick accent. And the English language, which is what we learned maybe when we are in class 4 or 5, or let's say class 2, 3. So that is not our language, but we learned it from the school. And we don't really speak much, we just speak when we are in school. But our mother tongue, on the other hand, we speak every day, day in, day out, we speak, and that is the language, or that is the sound of our voice we are most familiar with. We are not familiar with the English sound because we barely speak. And when we try to speak English with the accent, or with the sound of, or with the way we speak our mother tongue, then the English sounds so thick. Our accent becomes thick, and we used to think our accent is fake, but actually that is not fake. That is the way we speak. I mean, that is the way we sound. And we can change that, of course, because we can try maybe a little different, maybe try in a different accent, maybe not as thick as the way we speak our mother tongue. And at the moment we feel it's fake, but actually it's not fake. It's the way it shows we are trying. And there's nothing wrong in trying. There's nothing wrong in sounding different. It's not going to be natural, because we are obviously speaking like the way we speak our mother tongue. It's going to be different because we have never spoken English with a different accent, and that's just unfamiliar with us. So it's fine. It's just that we are too critical about someone else's English. Maybe our society or our community is too critical for the way the others speak English, even though it is not our language. And I've shared this even in my previous video, on that short video. I think we are judging too much. I think we're being too harsh on ourselves. It is not even our language. We should not be very critical for the way we speak, as long as we can understand. For example, if you are, for the guys, if your idol is a footballer and he is not from England or he doesn't speak English, but still then if he try to speak English in some kind of way, even though he doesn't have the accent, even though he have the accent of his own mother tongue, we are not going to judge. We will appreciate because he's trying. And for the girls, if you see any K-pop idols, even if they speak just 1-2 words, you'll not laugh at their English, or you'll not mock, or you'll not criticize for the way they speak. Instead, you will be really excited because they are trying. But why? Why are we so harsh on ourselves? We can definitely speak English and communicate, although we may not have that high level of English, but we have that average English which we can communicate in our daily life. We don't judge those celebrities, those people who are successful, or those who are in a different level when it comes to success, but we judge ourselves, especially when it comes to our own community. We become really harsh in our own community. For example, let's say the Middle East, they have their own English accent. Indians, they have, mainland Indians, they have their own accent. Russians, they have their own accent. Japanese, they have their own accent. Korean, South Korean, North Korean, they have their own accent. And among them that stands out is the Singaporean. Singaporean, they have totally different English, and they accept it. They don't look down. They don't judge the others' English. They just develop their own English, their own style, their own accent. And I think we should also try to cultivate those things. We should also try to develop our English, meaning we should also be comfortable with the way we sound. It is what makes us unique, for the way we sound. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because we are being too harsh, and I feel that we need to become better. So the next time you plan to judge, or the next time you want to judge someone else for their English, before you judge them, remember that they are not from England. They are from India. They are from northeastern part of India. Just kidding. You can judge whoever you want. Just remember, when you judge someone else will judge you. That's it for today, and see you. I know I messed up, but I'm trying. This is so difficult without script. I mean, it's so difficult, but I hope to get better. I know I messed up today. It's okay.